Well, I don't know about anyone else, but I think this is an absolutely amazing experience to be looking out on a crowd of this size around our inaugural national conference that's designed to increase our awareness and to share an understanding of borderline personality disorder. And this is just outstanding that we have these numbers. Now, we're celebrating the event here in this way, but there is also celebrations taking place in other states around Australia today as well, although maybe not of this size. I want to introduce myself. My name is Dee Backman-Hoyle, and although I am a professional presenter, more importantly today, to let you know that I am also a consumer and a carer of mental health services, and that for me has now been for 30 years. So I am here with many of you to learn more as well. Many people have been involved in making sure that this day has been possible, and I'd like to recognise the major sponsors. Our major sponsors for today are the Mental Health Council of Australia, the Australian Government, in particular the Department of Health and Ageing. I'd also like to thank our gold sponsor, Spectrum, Personality Disorder Services for Australia, and our silver sponsors, a few of those, and some of you are a part of those groups sitting here in this audience. So the Private Mental Health Consumer Carer Network, Victorian Mental Health Carers Network, Mind, Origin Youth Health, and the Victorian Mental Illness Awareness Council. We say thank you to you. We also have to say thank you to some individual contributors that have worked incredibly hard to make sure that this day comes together. I'd like to recognise a couple of those, particularly Flick Gray and Marinda Epstein from Our Consumer Place. Also a huge thank you to ARAFME. Today's been an amazing, overwhelming response around this topic. And because we have had such huge registration numbers, we've got capacity today for anyone who arrives and did not register in advance to actually sit in an additional room that's provided here, and that will be filmed so that they can take in all of the speakers' information and notes as well today. And really, it's a quality problem to have, isn't it? So, filming for the event may be part of it, is going to be part of it. So what we've asked is for all speakers who will be on the stage to give us permission to actually film their talk. And then that will be streamed across to the other room, but it'll also be captured for future reference and used as a resource. We're also really aware that there are many people who do not like to be filmed, and we need to make sure that everyone knows in the audience that no audience member will be filmed today at all. And if anyone has any concerns around the filming, if they could actually go and have a chat with Christine at the reception area today. Now, I'd like to give you some information about a little bit about the breaks and also evacuation information. We're going to take 3 breaks today. We're going to take a morning break, and we're going to take a substantial lunch break where some exciting things will be offered inside the lunch break also. We'll be taking an afternoon break as well. I'm going to give you an update on the exact times of the dates, because I'm guessing most of you have been to conferences where things may run a minute over or under here and there, so it may happen here too. I'll take charge of making sure you're updated with that information about breaks. Also want to let you know that in the very, very unlikely situation that we may need to evacuate this building, we're just going to take direction from the staff here at the venue who absolutely know what we need to do. So we're very, very much in safe hands. Also, I have a little announcement straight up. Is someone missing their favourite phone, their Samsung? Okay, bingo, it's yours. We'll get that to you. Ladies and gentlemen, when you came in this morning, you may have seen a cute little box out the front on the registration desk that said donations, please. I'm sure we've seen donation boxes around before. So what we're asking, and it's only by choice, that envelopes will be made available to anyone should they want to contribute to this cause, which is raising the awareness and gaining further insight into BPD. So what's happening is there's envelopes made available there. We want to use any funding that we gather today for future projects and future activities. No pressure, but the envelopes are there for you. In fact, Julian here is showing us the box. So that's the box that needs you, perhaps. Also, if you have not registered for this afternoon's workshop, could you please make sure that that is done in the morning break now? Ideally, before you get a cuppa, that would be terrific, so that we can streamline this afternoon's activity. Just also want to let you know that we're aware that conference environments and a day of people sharing information with us can feel a bit intense at times. So we're encouraging people to use their own discretion and have some flexibility to just leave this room environment when they want to go outside, to chill out, to have some quiet time. But also that our friends at the Spectrum desk are available should anyone want to have a chat or some further support. So we have a caring environment that's here for us today. You'll see these badges, the big black badges with the orange writing. It says BPD getting the attention it deserves. Now, if you see any of us with this badge on, it means that we've put our hands up to be helped today. So we're here to support you. So that's what the badge may mean for anyone looking for someone just in direction, where to get to a room, etc. Today we've got an amazing turn up. I've mentioned that already, but we also have some friends and guests that have travelled from interstate to be with us today, which we truly, truly appreciate. I'd like to reference a couple of them first. We have Senator Claire Moore. Is Senator Moore in the auditorium? Maybe still coming. Okay, so Senator Claire Moore. We also have Associate Professor Sharon Lawn, and we also have Jan McMahon down here as well from South Australia. We also have Eileen McDonald, a carer member on the National Ministerial BPD Expert Advisory Group, and a fellow mate of mine from the National Mental Health Consumer Carer Forum. So again, thank you all very much for travelling. Anyone else that I haven't mentioned that's travelled interstate? Is there any hands up there for interstaters? Thank you. Really appreciate you making this effort to come here. I have the honour of providing a very brief message from our Governor-General and Her Excellency Ms Quentin Bryce AC. Now, I feel like I need to put on my poshest voice for this, but I'll give it a go. I am sorry that I cannot get to the conference today. We have a day of investitures, and I look forward to catching up before too long on this and other matters. In the meantime, I send you my very best wishes.